be talking about the student program. So Patricia, could you give us an overview of what are the programs for students in Brazil, and what is the profile of applicants and everything else?
So we have the English Teaching Assistant Program, to which we offer 10 grants per year. And we have what we call Student Research grant, where we offer 30 grants per year. So I think I'll start with the Student Research. It's a program where students are expected to conduct research of a topic of their own choice. It's open to any area, any discipline of interest. It's open to students who have just graduated or students who are pursuing their graduate degrees. So if you are, for example, a PhD student and would like to consider a Fulbright grant, you can do that. You just cannot apply if you have received your degree already. So if you are a doctor already, you are not eligible anymore to apply to a student program. Then you have to consider the postdoctoral opportunity that we talked briefly. But going back here, candidates for the Study and Research Awards, they usually submit a project of their own, and they also find their host institution. So a letter from a potential host institution is part of the application, and it means that this candidate is going to select where he or she is going to study and where he or she is going to stay in Brazil. We don't interfere with that. Our selection looks at everything, including why such location was indicated, chosen by the student to do their research. So I can talk something about language here too, that differently from the US Scholar Program, in this case, we require that the student show some evidence that they have some knowledge of Portuguese. So usually we set intermediate level of Portuguese or advanced Spanish, and you have to show that in your application that by the beginning of the grant, not by the application deadline, but by the beginning of the grant, you will have intermediate Portuguese to be in Brazil and to develop your proposal. So that is necessary. And following here the slides on screen, these grants that we are talking about, they are 9 months long. They follow the US academic calendar. So candidates who are considering applying now in this cycle, they have until October 7 to apply. And then again, by March next year, they will hear from the commission about the final selection, and they will, if selected, they will start the program about a year from now, September next year. That's when the program will start for the final candidates. What else, Bruna?
Yeah, I think for the study and research program, we're good. As the people, I mean, probably it's important to know that people are committing to staying the entire 9 months doing the program, because this program does not offer for flex options like the scholar programs.
No, good point. No, it's like a period of 9 months. You have a right to take vacations, 14 days of vacation, and but no flex choice here. It's just 9 months. It's
Great.
different.
And our next program is the English Teaching Assistantship Program.
Yes. So here we offer 10 grants per year, differently from the study and research program. For the English teaching assistants, the Commission in Brazil, knows beforehand where those ETAs, we call the English Teaching Assistant ETA program. So we know where the ETA grantees are going to stay during the grant, because we have universities that have been selected by the Brazilian government to host the ETAs during a certain period of time. So we work with these institutions, these universities in Brazil, which were selected by the Brazilian government to host ETAs, to receive the ETAs in their courses, in their sometimes different schools. And so meaning that the ETA doesn't they haven't the option during the application to indicate any preference or to say, this is where I'm going to develop my project. There isn't such language for the ETAs. And talking about language, ETAs also need to show in their application that by the beginning of the grant, they will have advanced Portuguese skills. So it's, again, I want to reinforce, it's not by the application deadline, it's by the beginning of the grant. So you are, let's say you are considering applying now, you realize you don't have enough Portuguese, you still can apply, but you have to include in your application information that you are going to start learning Portuguese, how you are going to do that, show a plan that you can understand if you have an interest in you, that we can see that, okay, this person doesn't speak Portuguese today or by the time of the application, but has this commitment of learning the language for the beginning of the grant. So don't give up if this would be the case for you. Something also that I think I can say here is that we place ETAs in pairs. So they are two ETAs together in one same institution. This way, one can give support to the other and make plans together. So it's one detail about the program that I think it's important also to share here.
What about the teaching experience that they need to show?
I was going to say something. We don't when considering the program, you don't necessarily need to have a degree in teaching, but of course we have some preference if you have some experience in teaching, if you have a degree, let's say in language, in linguistics, in education, in other fields that can be related to teaching, can be also a degree in another language other than your first language. This is also well received by the Brazilian Commission when reviewing applications, because you've been, in the shoes of someone learning a second language, and can relate to a Brazilian student learning English. Um, and also, you don't necessarily need to be thinking about becoming a teacher, a professor. You just want to have the ETA experience for other reasons, and that's when you are going to explain those reasons in your application. And we also welcome these other skills that you want to explore, to learn as an ETA in Brazil, even if they are not directly related to teaching or to having a teaching career.
Great. And I think this is everything we had about the student programs. What are the deadlines for the student programs? Because the deadline is different from the scholars program.
Yeah, so the deadline for both students program, study and research and English teaching assistants, the deadline is October 7. I recommend that you look at the websites, because in the website you'll find interesting, important guidelines and a step-by-step scheme that can help you put your application together, and you see what reviewers expect from a good application. And so I think you wouldn't like to miss this information. Going back to the websites, not only to check deadline, language requirements, or placement information, but also how to submit a strong application.
Great. And if anyone watching us has any questions, we have here on the screen more information where to direct you depending on the type of questions you have. The team in Brazil can help you with a few of the questions, and then our partners at IIE can help you with a few other questions. And you can also visit our website at fulbright.org.br/awards for US citizens, where you find all the awards that Fulbright has for this year, coming year, and whenever you want to apply to our programs. And we would like to thank you. Thank you all, everyone, for being here with us. Thank you, Patricia.